Hey guys, it's Dezzy Finds here, and I am back after being sick and having an allergic reaction and the university starting, and yeah, I'm just back. So today, my first video of the series was going to be Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet, but I lost the footage and I don't know where. I don't know where the audio is to it. So this is going to be our first video, but just know it's our second. And I have to redo the other video. No. We are doing this new series. And it's called the Revision Series. And on my channel. That was my dog. Okay, so it's called the Revision Series. And are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay? What did the ice cream cone do to you? Say hi. Oh, yeah. What is your problem? What is your problem? What's your beef? You're looking at the camera? The camera's your beef? Okay, let's go see Mom. So we are back. So the series I'm starting is called the Revision Series. It's when I take an album's song list, track list, and I rearrange it and see if I can create a cohesive narrative. Thank you. Don't let the heathen in. Don't let the heathen in. She really is. She's a menace. Thank you. Is when I take... Okay, last try. It's the Revision Series. Is when I take an album's track list and I rearrange it. And I see if I can make a cohesive narrative that kind of elevates the album a bit more. I did it with Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter because I wasn't really a fan of that album until I did the revision, and I actually really loved the album. So I went through and I chose 2 more after that. You're gonna see the next video is going to be Sabrina Carpenter, but today we're gonna be focusing on the Driver era and their album called Girlfriend. The Driver era is made up of brother duo Rocky Lynch, and he was on Allie and AJ. Is it Allie? No, Ross. Is Rocky Lynch and Ross Lynch. Like, they're brothers. And I believe they started out of a group called R5 with their other siblings, and I think it's Riker, Ryland, and they have a sister. I haven't done much research, as you can tell. But I love the Driver era's music. If I can pull it up, my top song in January of 2024 was Rumors by the Driver era. I love their sound. I love their uniqueness to them. I was looking through their catalog because I wanted to do the series, and I was like, X has a pretty good track list. I hate Preacher Man, and I will go down fighting. That was their top song for a while, and I hate it. But X is pretty good, even though Preacher Man sucks. I'm sorry, I'm not. And if Preacher Man is your favorite song by them, stick with me, kid. I can show you a better world. I can't say world. I can show you a better world. I hate it so much. Then I was playing Summer's mixtape, and I was like, there's not like much I could do with that. I feel like maybe 1 or 2 songs moved. And now I find out that they're coming out with an album called Obsession. But then I listened to Girlfriend, and I was like, I can do something with this. I don't know if I can make it better, but I can do something with it. Oh my god, I might need to put on my glasses. I didn't put on the contacts. Ooh, it's blurry. I see in polygons. Ooh, am I that blind? Oh my god, I'm that blind. As it stands, Girlfriend's tracklist goes like this. Heart of Mine, Cray Z Babe E, and it's Cray, the letter Z, Babe, and then E. Cray Z Babe E. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I feel like I have to specify. Then it's Leave Me Feeling Confident. Then it's Beautiful Girl, arguably the best track on the album. Then it's Number One Fan. Then it's Heaven Angel. Then it's When You Need a Man. Please Don't Come Around Interlude. Then it's OMG, Please Don't Come Around. He really doesn't want you to come around. Play. Then it's Places. Then it's A Kiss. Arguably one of the best songs on not arguably, is one of the best songs on the album. A Kiss, Fade, Flashdrive, Take Me Away, and Forever Always. Overall, if I have to give this album as it is a rating, it would probably be a 7. If you look at the rest of their catalog, Girlfriend holds up pretty strong in terms of production, even though I do believe that X has some of their better produced songs. But one thing that Girlfriend has over X is that it has a more cohesive sound and energy to it than X did. And then we have Summer Mixtape, which it's arguably, I keep saying arguably, I'm in an argumentative mood today. To me, Summer Mixtape, in terms of production, and in terms of lyricism, and in terms of vocal performance from both brothers, is kind of last. It's last. Don't fight me. It's last. So my revision of the track list goes as, we start off with Beautiful Girl, because I think Beautiful Girl in the theme of the whole premise of being a girlfriend, having a girlfriend it's a great starting point narratively and production wise. You start off with kind of a kick. I think having Rocky's voice at the start of it, because we don't get many songs with him singing, it's mostly Ross singing lead. I think his voice on this is very powerful, and I think that it's the best song to start off the album. Let's play a little bit of Beautiful Girl. Wait, where's my part? Wait, here's my part. I really am dying to know what DAW they use, because what I think they did, if they're using Logic, is that they put that part in quick sample, and in certain keys they had it drop an octave, and they had it go up an octave, and then they stretched it out. That's what I think they did, but I'm not 100% sure they're using Logic, because most people use Pro Tools or Ableton. Isn't that a great way to open an album? There's so many fun things, so many fun movements, the A part, Beautiful Girl, you keep on rocking my world, but things ain't never gonna change. Then we get the B part, do I hope. Then we get the C, baby, where are you going, where are you hoping? I think it just does so many clever things, and I think it's just a great way to start the album. So then I have us going to Heaven Angel. I'm personally, I go through a love-hate relationship with this song, because I think Ross's performance on it, not in terms of vocal ability, I think just actually performing it, he really sells you on the fact that he's in love. Okay, now's a great time to say this. I separate this album into 2 parts. One part is we're on the desire, the fun part of being in a relationship, of having a girlfriend. And then the second part, we're going on to the melancholy, the damage that a wrong girlfriend can do, and the way a bad girlfriend can have you reevaluate in your life and put you on a spiritual journey. So I broke it up into 2 parts. With this album, I just kept listening over and over again, and I was trying to find just which songs just sound like they just fit naturally before and after a song. And Heaven Angel, I thought it was a great introduction into Ross's voice on the album, and he has a great vocal performance. So let's listen to a bit of it. And then this is my part. I ain't trying to get copyright striked. So it still keeps some of that electronic feel of Beautiful Girl, but as you can see, Rocky, I'm about to call this man Rocky. Ross's performance on this show, it just kind of it shows his personality. Then we're going to Cray Z Babe E, and I'm not gonna hold you. This song had me in a chokehold for like a month. I don't know what they put in this song, but it might be a little bit of crack because I was like in the shower. I'm like, and me not knowing where you are is a heart attack. Like I'm in the shower singing. I'm like, wait, hold up. Where's my phone? I love the mixture of Rocky's voice and Ross's voice. I think it's not a duet, but I think it's just a great song that even though we only get like a snippet of Rocky, I think their 2 voices just complement each other on this song so well, and I felt like it was a nice transition song, you know, as we're getting closer to like the melancholy type sound. This is my part. This is where I be singing in the shower. Hey, he's about to sing it. Cause I call you back. I love Ross's voice on like as he does the long note for arms. I find Cray Z Babe E, not just because of the title, it's a very unique song on the album. It plays with different tempos, and we have a good level of vocal layering, and I think Ross does a beautiful job on doing some of the harmonies. Like it felt natural to come after a Heaven Angel. So then next we have Number One Fan. And I remember earlier how I said I have a love-hate relationship with Heaven Angel. I realized when I was playing it, I mistaked it. I mistook it. I have a love-hate relationship with Number One Fan because I'm not trying to be a hater, but what the fuck are you talking about? Let me just play it.
Well, you're just my type, but anything you like to keep you by my side.
Like, I like the mentality.
Well,
You want to say it again? I literally have no idea what this song is about. I have no idea. I see the vision, but the vision is blurry. I don't know. I need to go to an eye exam, like, because it's catchy. But what the are you talking about? I'm had to make sure my mic was on, because what the are you talking about, Ross? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you're just my type. By anything you like? I'm confused. To keep you by my side, I like the mentality, but what are you talking about? Like, I love the production on this, but what the are you talking about? Because lyricism can ruin a song for me. And if I'm confused the whole fucking song, what you're fucking talking about, I don't know what to do. Because then he goes, I didn't mean to let you down, and then I put my head down. Probably heard the rest because it was too loud. Are we talking about weed? Are you smoking? Like, what the hell am I to do now? What the hell are you talking about? Like, I need to put up that Vine. Arkansas, what is it, America? I'm confusion. Like, what? I can't even talk about, like, why put it there, because I'm still confused on why, like what he's talking about. I just know that, like, energetically, it just fit right after Cray Z Babe because you sound fucking crazy. And after that, we have Leave Me Confident, Leave Me Feeling Confident, and I'm okay on this song. I'm not in love. Don't hate it. It's just it's there. But I felt like if I removed it, something would sound missing. I was still reeling from Number One Fan. I don't know what he reminds me of, but it's giving me a little bit of 90s R&B meets like surfer boy funk. I don't, is that a genre? I don't know. It's an energy. I feel like Leave Me Feeling Confident is a little bit, it's still on like the happier side, but energetically it's a little bit toned down. For the first half, like I wanted to have a bit of like an ebb and flow where we start off high with Beautiful Girl and then we get to like energetically a bit low with Leave Me Confident and then we go back up. Next is When You Need a Man. What I love about this song is the pre-chorus to the chorus. That's great. Yeah, you should call me when you need a man. Everything is gold pre-chorus to chorus. Then we're on the calm down back. We're trying to go back to verse. So this is again where the melody is catchy. Don't get me wrong, but what the are you saying in your verse? Like, I don't understand this. You know what? I'm just gonna let good music be good music because this is a good song. These are just questions I'm having, like when I'm on a 2-hour drive and I'm actually listening to the lyrics. I'm like, so he's telling you to call him when you drop the fuck boy and when you decide you need a boyfriend again. You know, like it took me too long. It took me too long to decipher. And maybe that's my problem. That's my problem. But I stand 10 toes down on the fact that there could have been a little more clarity. But I can't hate the song. It's good. Like Ross's voice, I love the production on it. I love like the transition from chorus to verse. It's an overall good song. As we're going to this next song, I knew that this song was basically the high point in the album. So, I'm using When You Need a Man to build us back up to A Kiss. I think production wise, this is up there with Beautiful Girl. I love Rocky's like little background vocals on like the na 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 na. It's just automatically ear candy. I think Ross, again, in this whole album, he's showing like a lot of personality in his voice and his delivery. And I knew this was the high point of the album, at least the high point of the happy-go-lucky side. A lot of these tracks have a bit of 90s like landline sound effects. If I could do the it's again just ear candy. It's nothing very poetic about the lyrics, but good songs don't need to have, you know, meaningful lyrics. They just should have like make sense. In this case, the song, it makes sense. Everything's fun. It's just a feel good song. It's a party song. It's that shit that you can play at like trying to think of the appropriate age. You can play at a 10-year-old's birthday party and like the adults will like and the kids will like because the kids don't know what's being talked about, but the adults will like because it reminds them of like the 80s. Oh my god. Wait, I can't even say that because there's parents and they're that of like close to 10-year-olds and they're my age. Oh my god. So I can't even say that they were born in the 80s. They were born in the 90s. I was born in 2000. So we're leaving. This is our goodbye to the upbeat section of Girlfriend Revision. So we are going to end this section off, this side A, with Forever Always. Why? I know what the title is. I just looked at it. So why did I forget it? I don't know. But we're going into Forever Always. This is another song where we get to hear Rocky's voice, and when I tell you, it's like, what is it called? I want to say butter, but nah, I won't give that man that much credit. I don't know. He just has like a nice voice. And so I don't Let me gas this man up. He he has a very like sultry voice, and it's kind of like caramel, whatever which way you want to say it, whether you're from the East Coast or the West. Like, he has a very like silky voice. So we're gonna hit it off with Forever Always. The vibe instrumentally is that we're still on side A with it being a bit more upbeat, but slowed down. But lyrically, we get that we're on side B, and that it's a bit melancholy. Where I could be completely wrong. It's where you're dealing with the fact that you're gonna be in love. Like, love is just like, it's kind of like repeating that theme of it's a cycle. So like, what's the point of like loving? Because eventually you're just gonna want to do your thing, and then eventually I'm just gonna do my thing and try to escape. But eventually I'm gonna fall back into the same habits, and I'm going to look for the same things that I look for in every girl, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna fall in love again. But I'm just resigning myself to like that cycle, and I could be wrong, but that's just what I get from it. And I think it's the perfect song to bridge the gap between two sides. If I'm not counting incorrectly, there's 15 songs, so I knew the 8th song had to bridge the gap, and I thought Forever Always. I talk with my hands a lot. I knew that Forever Always was the perfect song to bridge that gap. This has this really fun element that I love. I want to say it's a snippet from something. There's this distorted clip that says, "Just you and me." Rocky, it's the sole writer, and I do believe he produced this by himself. I could be wrong, but why did I say it like that? I could be wrong. Production, I'm like, if this is just him, like, kudos to you. Let me gas you up. Like, you that producer. And this is Zord. I love the distorted voice in the back. I don't know if you heard it, but it's Forever Just You and Me. On second thought, is this man talking about a situationship turning into a full-time thing, like a full-time job, like a 9 to 5? Like, I mean, like a relationship. Let me rethink that. I need to it's the semester. Just let me have an anxiety attack, recalibrate, and listen to the song and think about it again, because I'm confused. I am confused. I had like this whole thing in my head, and it was like, that's really pretty, and then I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong. So now we are fully into the melancholiness of Girlfriend, and because it's like having a girlfriend, we're not gonna get too down in the dumps, because at the end of the day, we are trying to party. So we are trying to like hang out with friends while we listen to this album. So it's not gonna get too low. But we're looking at the sour side of love, and love having you rethink something. After Forever Always. So here's the next 3 tracks. It's going to go to Heart of Mine. Then it's going to go Please Don't Come Around. Then it's going to go OMG, Please Don't Come Around. Why am I telling you the next 3 tracks? Because I knew that the interlude in OMG, Please Don't Come Around was kind of going to be the Let me think about the word I'm about to say, because I know I'm about to mispronounce this. The anticipus? You know, it was going to be the height narratively in the melancholy. So I needed to have a song before the interlude and the actual song. Like, I needed something that it felt like it flowed lyrically and melodic. You know, I just can't speak. It just had to flow into that song and feel into those 2 songs, and it feels natural. When I figure out what narrative I was gonna go with for Girlfriend, like breaking it up in 2, I originally wanted OMG the interlude and OMG Don't Come Around to be like the middle part, but I realized that before the interlude, each song, it just wasn't meshing, and the only thing that was meshing was Heart of Mine. Then I realized, because I picked the beginning song and the ending song first, if I had the interlude be the middle part, it would not sound like complete. Like, it would sound a little bit off. So I don't even know if I'm making sense, because the way I was mixing this, like, I had to be like on 3 hours of sleep. The upbeat part was gonna have like a little bit too melancholy of a song in it, but if I put it too low, then Heart of Mine was gonna sound a little bit off. That's how we got into this 3, if that makes any sense. It's just a lot of placing a song above, and then that doesn't work, and then placing another song, and then placing another song, and then placing another song. I spent too many hours. But anyway, let's get into Heart of Mine. Heart of Mine. What can I say about you, Heart of Mine? I listen to the song too much. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of it. Heart of Mine gives me a very 70s kind of feel to it, but with a modern twist. Like, it sounds upbeat, and that's the thing that I was having trouble with, is that it sounds upbeat, but it wasn't the right song to end side A on. But it sounds upbeat that it could be on side A, but lyrics wise, it's more melancholy that it would be on side A. Like, Heart of Mine is basically, to me, and I may be wrong, but to me, it's about knowing it's the end of a relationship, and you're not really wanting to face it. You're hoping for like the last hurrah, like maybe something can come and knock this feeling of finality out the way, but you kind of know it's not, so you're just gonna have to face the fact. But you can face the fact while, like, you know, I don't want to, while still with the person. I was about to say a very a very X-rated thing. I've been talking a lot about Ross's personality and his voice this album, but if I'm going to say like what's his best actual vocal performance, I would have to say Heart of Mine. There's not too many leaps. He's not going into falsetto, like, you know, it's not technically his best work, but if we're thinking about like emotion, and we're thinking about the bit of technique he does have in this song, and if we're thinking about delivery, it delivers on all scales. And so I think this is his best vocal performance on Girlfriend. It's not the best song. It's a contender for the top 5 of the album. So I wonder, every time I listen to it, I wonder how they recorded this. Whether he was just playing around on the piano and just, singing. But I kind of love the home recording esque feel of it. Yeah, if I was drunk, like drinking too much Hennessy, I can totally see myself like pulling this song up and like in my head like, fuck him. Again, this is one of the points. I feel like I sound like a broken record. I just understand lyrically, like, it sounds good enough, right? But I don't understand lyrically where this song is at, because at one point he's saying, getting off in this hotel. Oh. I didn't never catch that line. Getting off in this hotel room. How much longer do I have to wait? Get over here next to me. Low in a Hyatt. Trying to get higher. Look for the lighter. I'm just gonna let well enough be alone, because I did not process that one line. Wow. But anyway, after that, so you understand why I say side B is like it's the more melancholy like side. As we're going further into this melancholiness, we go on to Fade. Is there anything special about Fade other than the bit of messaging and lyricism it has? Not really. It doesn't really do much production wise. Ross sounds good. He's gonna sound good. But he is nothing out of here. It's just like an song. It's an song. But if I took it out, like the project just wouldn't sound complete. A lot of albums where you're just like, you just don't care for the song. Just because you don't care for it doesn't mean the album doesn't need it. And that's what Fade is. I personally love the lyricism of Fade, but I can take it or leave it. No. I don't know what I was trying to do while that song played. Anyway, as you can see, the lyricism I like. It's we're all gonna fade away one day. So take the fucking chance. Like, I was trying to like sit on this. I was trying to sit on the chair like this. You know what? There's no understanding stupidity, because I was just stupid at that moment. This is my favorite song on the album. I'm sorry, I'm still out of breath because I just scared myself. I was scared I was gonna like knock over the light, and I was about to take out some shit. But oh my god. So the next song up after Fade is Flashdrive. So after Fade, it's Flashdrive. It's upbeat, but it fits more into that melancholy like feel of side B. Can I really tell you what the meaning of the song is? No, but from the lyrics I do understand. You're drinking and whatever your vice is. You're doing your vice and you're kind of dulling yourself so you can process your feelings, and eventually you do too much and you end up just being as drunk as a skunk or as high as a kite. I keep saying this. But the production on this song, it's so fun. There's this element in the song where it sounds like someone's gulping up. Like you would hear in like a video game, like an Atari video game, that you would hear like filling up. And I think there's so many like elements in the song that play on the words, and I think it's just like this is very fun to hear back and forth between like the production and between the lyrics, and it sounds like there's so much going on, but it just fits. Yeah, this is it. The amount of times I have played this song as I'm looking at my nails and they need to be done, as I am coming back from my nail appointment and going to my nail appointment, this is like the song that I keep like, I need to get on the road fast, but I need something to listen to, so I just say, hey, play Flashdrive. And as you can see with all these songs that are on this album, there's some connection to love, even if it's not the main topic of the song. After Flashdrive, we are down to 2 songs left. What should come after Flashdrive? Because you're talking about, kind of getting blasted to deal with some shit. And then in the songs like, now I'm past buzz, soon I'll re-up from you. So I was just thinking, like, lyrically, what can come afterwards, because there's only 2 songs left. And so I was like, it makes more sense narratively to have Take Me Away come after Flashdrive. So that's the next song. I think for the last time on this album, like saying goodbye to like Ross's voice, I think this is like the perfect send-off for his vocal journey and vocal delivery in this album. This is the perfect send-off song. And then we have 1 song left, and that song is Places. When I first start like doing these revisions, I think about the beginning and the ending, because the beginning song is your first impression to the album. So you want the beginning to either match narrative or thematically. You want it to match like that. You want your ending song to be grand but also close out that narrative theme. And so in Beautiful Girl, there's mentions like of a cycle. And so in Places, so it goes, I'm keep going places, I'm too stoned, are we gonna make it? Put your fingers in my mouth. When we're all alone, and I keep going places, and she's right there the way I left her, hiding underneath my sweater. Places, it closes out that theme of love being kind of a cycle, and whether we know it or we don't know it, it's a cycle, and it always starts the same. Starting off with that theme of love being a cycle, it's just a nice playback, and I feel like it's nice replayability. You go back to Beautiful Girl and you're going back into that journey of the happy side, not the happy side, but the more upbeat side of love, and then as the relationship progresses, sometimes eventually you'll get to like the melancholy, and you get to the reflection of the relationship of your life now that you had the relationship, and then you either get back with that person or you get with another girl that's your type, you get with another boy that's your type, you get with another them that's your type. So I think it's just a nice ending off point. And this is another Rocky like only song. So I think this song is just a nice goodbye to his journey, his vocal journey on Girlfriend. It's a great way to end the album off too. Yeah, that is it. So for the revision, Beautiful Girl, Heaven Angel, Cray Z Babe E, and that's Cray Z Babe E. Number 1 fan, Leave Me Confident, When You Need a Man, A Kiss, Forever Always, Heart of Mine, Please Don't Come Around Interlude, OMG, Please Don't Come Around, Fade, Flashdrive, Take Me Away, and At the End, Places. So that is it for my revision. So go stream Girlfriend by the Driver Era and listen to it the original Tracklist way, and then come back. I'll leave the actual my revision Tracklist in the comment box in the comments below, and tell me which way you like better. Tell me if you prefer it the other way, or tell me if you prefer it my way. Tell me. I'm not mad either way. I just got you to listen to one of my favorite artists. My favorite artist bands, Here's what I'm going to do for the revision series. Part 1. This is part 1 of Girlfriend revision. I'm going to be looking at some of the music videos for Girlfriend to have a reaction, because I have not looked at any other music videos other than A Kiss. I think I've only seen Rumors, and A Kiss. Thank you so much for watching. This is Dezzy Finds, and in the next hour or day should be part 2. So subscribe to be alerted when part 2 comes out. So thank you so much. I feel like this was a bit chaotic. Hopefully part 2 will be a little bit subdued. But thank you so much for watching, and I'm just grateful that you clicked on this video. And if you're interested in gaming, music, and recaps, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell, and subscribe, comment. Please tell me your thoughts. Have you ever heard of the Driver Era before? Have you listened to their songs? Was it not for you? Was it for you? What's your favorite song if you do like them? I just want to talk to some people about some music. So, bye.